Wish you an amazing Akshay Tritiya. Akshay Tritiya is the day which is considered very auspicious in our religion. And how we can connect this date and the thing that happened into our kitchen and making our food healthy, we will learn that in this episode. Namaste, Goddess. Welcome to another episode of Planet Aphrodite with Meena. And on this free day, we are going to learn about Akshay Tritiya and Akshay Patra and how managing the Akshay Patra we can create a very healthy, happy life. So, Goddess, how do you cook? We all have different recipes, we all have different diets, but there is something common about our food, and that is the quantity that which we cook. So it depends on the number of people, their appetite, their age, how frequently people eat at home, isn't it? So which cuisine do you like to eat the most? Do write it in the comment section. And in today's time and age where the whole world is shrinking into a global village, we all have a very broad palate and we love the taste of different countries, different places. And amidst all of this, every family member have different preferences. Let me start with a story. The story is of Akshay Patra. This is a story of Mahabharata, wherein many sages and gods would visit uh, Yudhishthir, and Yudhishthir would love to offer them food. That's a very customary thing in India. If anybody visits you, you'll offer them food. And because they were on exile and they had their own issues of feeding themselves, sun god gave them a bowl which was called the Akshay Patra, or the never ending bowl. So as much as food that was desired to be served would get flowing from that bowl, and till the point Draupadi ate her meals. So if she had the meal, then it would stop making the food for that day. So nobody who visited them was ever left unsatisfied. Since Duryodhana and Shakuni knew about this, they plotted a very wicked plan, and they asked Saint Durvasa to visit Yudhishthira, stating how good a host he is. And that day Draupadi had finished her food and Akshay Patra would not prepare any more food. She was in a problem and she thought of Krishna, her best friend. Krishna came and she narrated the story that there is no food in Akshay Patra because she has already eaten it. And once she ate, it would stop making food. So Krishna said, okay, let me see your bowl. And he took the Akshay Patra and there was one rice that was remaining and a small piece of vegetable was there. So Krishna ate that. And once he ate that, all the disciples and Saint Durvasa felt full and they ran away from the river they were taking bath. So this is the story of Akshay Patra, which all of us may have heard. For some of you, it will be a new story. And when I was going through this story once again recently, I realized the meaning of Akshay Patra. It gave me a hint, a suggestion. How should we cook? We should cook as much as that is required for a meal. Not for the day, not for 2 days, not for a week, not for a month, but just for a meal. Is it possible? Yes. That's how the food is cooked at my place. With children, it would get a little tricky, but still, you can try it to cook only that much food that gets over in a meal. If your condition are such, you need to have the batch cooking done, please do so. But ensure that every meal you finish that food so that you're not reheating and eating. So you once made it, again reheat it and eat. No leftover kind of a story. So is it possible? Yes, it's very much possible. You may have to measure and weigh your, because human tummy is only fistful. That's it. It cannot stretch it. We stretch it like a balloon. But still, you can try this for this week. Try cooking food or guide your cooks. I have trained my cooks always, and they can cook only that much that we would finish in a meal. And it's very much possible. You have to measure it. That's the trick to it. You just have to measure the food before cooking. And if you do that, you can cook the meal where everything gets over once the meal is done. So try this Akshay Patra story, and may your life, your family will have unending supply of joy, health, and abundance. Wish you a great Akshay Tritiya. Wish you great Eid for all the Muslim families who are celebrating. Wish everybody else health and peace. And just a gentle reminder, increase the dose of self-love because self-love can cause miracles. So goddess, try this Akshay Patra. Make your home an Akshay Patra, where there is food for everybody, but there are no leftovers. So that you are the one most likely who would finish that meal or leftover food, which is not a healthy thing to do with our own body. So if you love yourself, just eat fresh or eat whatever others are eating. So whatever is normal for your family is normal, it should be normal for you. It should not be that you are the one finishing the leftovers, or you are the one finishing whatever extra was cooked, or you're the one having yesterday's meal. So just stop those kind of practices, or just offering it to 1% or 2% and not sharing the food. So that would not be a sign of self-love. So goddess, share your story. What do you do? How do you cook? And is it possible for you? What are the challenges you are facing with Akshay Patra? See you next week, next free day, on another episode of Planet Aphrodite with me now. Till then, namaste. Bye-bye.